Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if this is your first time here, I'm really glad you decided to click on this video. Today we're talking about something that feels less like a TV show and more like a global, collective heartbeat moment. It's called Skyscraper Live, and it's one of those rare events that makes you stop scrolling, look up and think, wait, this is actually happening? Skyscraper Live isn't scripted, it isn't edited, and it definitely isn't safe in the way we usually expect entertainment to be. It's a live broadcast centered around one of the most daring human feats imaginable, a real person attempting to climb an enormous skyscraper in real time with the entire world watching. No second takes, no dramatic music added later, just reality unfolding moment by moment. At the center of it all is Alex Honnold, a name many people already associate with extreme climbing. If you've seen Free Solo, you know the kind of focus, discipline, and mental control this man operates with. But this time, the setting isn't a natural rock face in the wilderness. It's a towering, man-made structure, smooth surfaces, unforgiving height, and zero room for error. And the fact that this is being streamed live adds a whole new layer of intensity. Think about that for a second. We're so used to watching danger after the fact, safely packaged and edited. But this is happening as you watch it. You know the outcome hasn't been decided yet. And that raises a really interesting question. Why are we so drawn to live moments like this? Is it the authenticity, the unpredictability, or the shared feeling of knowing millions of people are holding their breath at the same time you are? What makes Skyscraper Live especially fascinating is how it blurs the line between inspiration and discomfort. On one hand, it's a breathtaking display of human capability. Years of training, precision, and mental toughness coming together in one moment. On the other hand, it forces us to confront our own limits. Most of us wouldn't even stand close to the edge of a skyscraper, let alone climb it. So when we watch someone else do it, are we admiring courage, or are we projecting our own fears onto them? There's also something deeply psychological happening here. Alex Honnold has often spoken about fear, not as something to eliminate, but something to understand and manage. Watching him climb isn't just about muscles and grip strength, it's about calm, decision-making, and total presence in the moment. It makes you wonder, how often do we let fear stop us from doing things that are far less dangerous, but still meaningful in our own lives? Netflix presenting this as a live, global event is another interesting layer. Streaming platforms are usually about comfort. Watch when you want, pause when you need, rewind if you miss something. Skyscraper Live flips that completely. You either show up or you miss it. There's no fast-forwarding through the tense moments. And that creates a sense of urgency we don't experience often anymore. Could this be a sign that audiences are craving more real, shared experiences instead of endlessly on-demand content? Of course, not everyone is comfortable with this idea. Some people question whether it's ethical to broadcast something with real risk involved. And that's a fair conversation to have. Where is the line between documenting human achievement and turning danger into spectacle? Just because someone is willing to take a risk, does that mean millions should watch it live? Or does sharing the moment actually honor the discipline and preparation behind it? What's undeniable is that Skyscraper Live gets people talking. It sparks debate, excitement, anxiety, and admiration all at once. And that's something powerful. In a media landscape crowded with content, very few things feel genuinely unpredictable anymore. This does. Every step upward carries weight, not because the script says so, but because reality does. And maybe that's why events like this matter. They remind us that not everything can be controlled, edited, or optimized. Sometimes, the most compelling moments are the ones that could go either way. The ones where success isn't guaranteed. The ones that demand full attention, even if just for a moment. So let me ask you this. Would you watch Skyscraper Live knowing there's real risk involved? Do you see it as inspiring human achievement, or does it make you uncomfortable? And what does that reaction say about how we personally deal with fear, risk, and uncertainty? I'd really love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and join the conversation. If you enjoyed this video or found it thought-provoking, please give it a like. It genuinely helps the channel grow. Share it with someone who loves extreme feats or live events. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss more deep dives into moments that get the world talking. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.